Hello everyone, I am teaching 100 plus unique web application security issues in just 20 hours. With this course you can apply for security testing jobs or you can do bug bounty from home. Watch from lesson 0 guys, otherwise you will not be creative. Search in YouTube Uday Datrak bug bounty. This is a separate playlist to learn in 20 hours. Hi guys, today we will discuss about blind command injection. So whenever you come across blind, right, that means your attack is happening successfully but the output is not showing on the HTML page guys. That means in a command, like in a blind command injection, when you execute any command, the command is getting executed on the server but the output is not shown on the HTML page or HTML response guys. So it's similarly for blind SQL injection, same, your command like SQL query is executing but the output is not showing on the front end guys. So but you can still identify it, like, so what's now, to understand this you must be watching the previous lesson guys of command injection. I'll be showing you the code. So if you have watched my previous example, you would have understood this code, complete code. There was one more line like echo $command to print the output of the command, but in blind SQL injection, since the output doesn't print, I am removing the code guys. You can use the same code to practice on your machine. Now the application is accepting the input and passing to that particular function, right, as we discussed in previous example. Now if I write dir, in this particular example it is not showing the output on the console. So what I am trying to do is I will try to create a file on the server like test hi.txt. now a file will be created in the same folder guys, because at this moment we are in this particular folder. If I want to create one more file, another file, by.txt, that file will be created here, as you can see. Now as soon you create that file, how you gonna check, right? How you gonna check guys? In this particular folder you have to enter hi.txt, then you can see the contents of what you have written using echo command here, text word, right? So very important thing is that you should not check for hi.txt in this particular folder itself guys. If you have seen my previous tutorials, you would have learned how to identify all the folders on the server. You have to just go to every folder and try to check hi.txt. That is one variation guys. Another variation, this very simple. If you own a web application, by default there will be curl function will be there guys. So you need to, what you need to do is, if you own a website, you have to do like curl your website. So that means what happens, a request will be sent to your machine, your website. So you need to check in your website logs at that moment, have you got a request. If you have got a request from this particular server, that means the application is vulnerable to blind command injection. Example, if I write curl http://google.com, it is sending a request to this site. If you could see, can you see guys? So similarly, like I'm gonna do it for my local host guys. What's the time now? 11:46. If you see here, I want you to be confirmed like 100% sure shot, like, so that I can like you'll become more confident by looking at the video itself. If you don't get a time to practice, go down, like, see guys, we got it from same machine, right? That's why IP address is not shown in this. If the application is vulnerable to blind command injection, here you will be seeing the IP address of this particular machine guys. So sorry, the vulnerable server, I could say, like vulnerable website. So success guys. Now this is how you're gonna check whether the application is vulnerable to blind command injection. So I would say you directly check for this itself, because it's a complex process for you to check in for creation of files and checking in all the other areas.